Then we start to print the color offset envelope. So first we go to file. We find out that the test print file, the color offset calibration file. Here, this picture with 3 layers, white, color, and varnish. The white on the bottom, the color on the top of the white, and then varnish. Before we do the color offset calibration, we need to go to the setting. We go to advanced function. We choose print by normal. That means we print by KCMY with white and with varnish printout. We open by normal, and then we click save. Please remember, every setting you change, you must click save. Otherwise, the mainboard will not receive the parameter setting from the software. Because this system, all the settings are written on the mainboard, but not from the software. It's for safety and also for prevent some virus of your computer. So to any setting, you must click save. And for be sure, you can load again to be sure if the setting like this. For example, I choose by only color, but I not choose save. Then I load again. It will still back to normal. That means you are not written to the mainboard succeed. So we just choose setting, click save, then print. After we setting from here, then we go to the file and go to the file for color calibration and right click to do the task setting, and we can start right click print. Then we can go to start printing. Also, before we print, we must be sure the carriage we are not print head, we are not scratch the print head. We did the head detect already. We can start printing. Here we show the printing processing. Also, we need to go to the setting, and we see right now we print by to right here, by to right. So remember, here we choose to right, and here we choose by normal. And after print, we go to the setting, adjust. Here, horizontal left or right, because right now we print by to right. So if right is overlap, we change the number here. One now, one now, one now，啊。是打这个套色表，这地方是0是什么？1是什么
？1是彩头，
彩
白光油，这个没有。第3个
彩白光油，这个没有。
光油，这个没有，这光油。
3没有。
3没有。
彩白光油。
对。
Then the machine starts to print white and the base first. Then print the color on the top of the white, and then print varnish on the top of the color. So after print the square, we need to check if any overlap of the color or white or varnish. So we can see the picture is printed white on the bottom, then print the color on top of the white, then print varnish. So we can see the printer starts to print white on the bottom, then print the color on the top of the white, then print varnish on the top of the color. We must be sure the white color varnish will print at the same position without overlap. If we have overlap, we need to do the adjust from the software. So we can see now it's print the varnish on the top of the white, on the top of the color. The crystal result. After print, we can see the color bar print white on the bottom, then color black on the top of the white, then varnish. Now we can see there's some dots because the paper is have dirty, and we just see if we have any overlap. From this color bar, we can see this don't have any overlap. White color varnish or at the same position. So if the color or varnish overlap to left, to right, to top, or to bottom, then we need to go to the software and do the little adjustment. So if we have any overlap on horizontal or vertical, so first we must be sure we go to setting and we can see common setting. Right now it's sure the predilection is to left. So that means the picture we print out is by one direction to left. If we have an overlap on predilection to left, then we go to adjust. And here have horizontal left and vertical. Then if we have overlap by horizontal left, then we go to horizontal left, click here, and H1 means the basic print head. H1 is color print head, but not white print head. H1 is color print head. H2 is white print head. H4 is varnish print head. So if you have color print head overlap on horizontal to left or to right, then you will just change the number by increasing or reduce the number. And if we have the overlap on the white print head, you also do the same way to minus or reduce the number. And also, if you have overlap on the varnish print head on the horizontal, you also just increase or reduce the number. All the number you changed from the software, you need to go to choose save again. Otherwise, we are not working. Cannot save the number. After you save, they print it again to check if you have overlap again. If you still have overlap, then you also do the little adjustment again. So this is the overlap for print to left. And also, then we do the note check, and we do the test print for the overlap color offset by horizontal to right. First, we go to setting, and we choose predilection to right. And then click save. And then we print the same image as before. We choose this color bar print, and we print again. After print, then if you still have a overlap by print to right, then also we go to adjust. Here we go to adjust, and we go to, now we just choose change horizontal right but not left. We go to horizontal right, and also we change the number by H1, H2, H4 as before. And if you have a vertical overlap, you also change the number to avoid the overlap from top or bottom. So this is the procedure to do the vertical offset calibration and also horizontal to right or to left calibration. Just remember all the number you change, you must click save and then print the picture to check again. So Now it's all the procedure to do the calibration for color offset on horizontal and vertical. Thank you. We go to file and we find out the test print file. Here, we load to the software. And here, we go to task setting. Here shows 6 color number. That means also this picture ripped with KCMY plus white and varnish. Then we go to setting, advanced function to be sure here is normal KCMY, white and varnish. And then we click save. And then we go to file, double click, print, go to the axis to do the calibration of the flatbed the material thickness. After alignment, be sure the gap is safety. Then we click off. Then we can start print the calibration file. Okay, after print, if it is overlap, then first we check. We go to setting. We see here print selection right now is back to right and normal back to right option. And then we go to adjust headspace and we go to horizontal right. Remember, we here choose to right but not to left because we print back to right now. So to right, remember here is head 1 is color print head but not white. Head 1 is color print head. So that means we do any setting is according to white according to color print head. Color is 0 for always. H1 head 1 is color print head. Head 2 is white print head. Head 3 is empty. Head 4 is varnish. So if we have any overlap by to left or to right, we just change the parameter on white print head or varnish print head. If the overlap to left, move to left, you just change the number by H2 for white print head. If the varnish have overlap to left or to right, you just increase or reduce the number by head 4. So here's varnish print head. Here is white print head. Here head 1 is color print head. So after we make sure the print out quality will not have any overlap by to right model, then we need to go to the setting. Again, we choose color control by normal again, and print selection we choose by to left, and also we go to file. We choose the file, test print file, and we print by to left again. Also, we be sure the gap is safety, then start print. Then the picture will print out by to left model. So after the picture print out finish, then we check if the pictures overlap. If it still have overlap by to left model, we go to adjust again, and we find out the horizontal left here. Headspace horizontal left, because we print by to left model this time. Then we change the number. If the white ink have overlap, we just change the parameter by F2, parameter of head 2. Increase or reduce the number one by one. If the white ink print head have overlap to left or to right, and also change the parameter here of varnish print head if it have overlap by horizontal, left or right. So after we print the left, right, or be sure that don't have any overlap, then we can go to Bidirection to print, go to the file, and do the same, choose the same file, and we can choose, go to the setting, and we choose by to Bidirection print, and also must choose save. Remember all the setting also as before, you choose the file, but to left or to right you must choose save, otherwise we are print by same right. Please remember all the setting here you change. After you change, you need to save, click save option, and then print again. So again, let's continue. After you print left, right option are not overlap, then we go to choose Bidirection to verify the Bidirection is printed perfect. We go to Bidirection and we choose save. And then we go to file, we choose the file again, and we go to print to double check if this printed picture, the white color varnish are not overlap.慢呢？这他妈又是什么鬼啊！我操！套色表，这他妈套什么的呀？
这
喷头之间的套色是吧？
对啊，你它上面这个横的，
这个是我知道，这个是套，就是比如说某一个喷嘴斜了，对不对？
对对对。
那么这个是把彩喷头、白喷头，光油是这个是吧？
对，光是只有一个。这
个不能动是不是？也能动，但是没有用是吧？
对。
啊，这就没什么用，对不对？
就我们这种没，我们那边的不能扣表。
刷新套色呗，就套打图套呗。
你先校准，那校准好之后刷新它这里，要微调的话就打图套了。
So now after you do the calibration for to left to right, and then you can print a picture with small words character. And if you still cannot get a good print quality by Bidirection, so first you need to check if the print head you install with horizontal and vertical good position, and also the flat bed is water level. If the physical is no problem, you still cannot get a good Bidirection print, you can go to little adjust back here, the number, reduce or increase the number by Bidirection to get a good calibration for the Bidirection. And also then the color adjust. The color adjust is used for if have any channel have overlap inside the print head. H1 is for color, KCMY. For example, you print out picture, you see only the magenta ink is flow, is spread, it's not stacked, it's overlap. So you just change the number by only the channel 3 from print head 1 to reduce or minus the number. And head 2 is for white print head, and head 3 is empty, no change. Head 4 is varnish. This is for change the overlap to right to left parameter of the overlap inside the printhead nozzle, but not for the totally printhead for each channel setting, because the Ricoh printhead have 4 channels for each printhead. The color printhead is 4 colors in one printhead. The head 2 white printhead is 4 channel all for white, and the head 4 is 4 channel all for varnish printhead. Here's for change the small parameter changing to prevent any one channel overlap of the printhead. So normally here just keep as default, no change. Especially any color have the terrible overlap, then you can do the small calibration for each channel setting. So here's all the setting of the calibration.